Welcome to the ultimate time-lapse. Watch an empty desert evolve into the neon capital of the world. We lock our camera in place. 10,000 BC. This desert was once a lush, massive wetland. Over millennia, the climate brutally shifts. The water evaporates, leaving a harsh, unforgiving wasteland.
The Mojave Desert is born. An extreme environment where survival seems absolutely impossible.
But a hidden geological miracle exists. Deep artesian springs push fresh water to the surface. The Paiute Native Americans build their lives around this rare, life-saving desert oasis.
In 2055, Spanish explorers discover the springs. They name it Las Vegas.
In Spanish, Las Vegas translates simply to the meadows, a green refuge.
1855, Mormon pioneers arrive and construct the very first permanent adobe fort.
But the harsh environment wins. The crops fail, and the fort is completely abandoned. For decades, the valley remains nothing more than a quiet, isolated cattle ranch.
1905, the game changes forever. The Transcontinental Railroad arrives.
The train needs water to produce steam. Las Vegas becomes the perfect refueling stop. The train needs water to produce steam. Las Vegas becomes the perfect refueling stop.
A wild, chaotic frontier tent city aggressively sprouts up overnight.
1910, Fremont Street is born. Early automobiles replace the horse.
1931, construction begins on the Hoover Dam, flooding the town with workers. That same year, Nevada legalizes gambling. The true DNA of the city is permanently set. 1936, the Hoover Dam sends unlimited, cheap electricity directly to the city. Unlimited power means unlimited light. The first neon signs spark to life. 1941, El Rancho Vegas opens, the very first resort on the highway. This dusty desert highway will soon become the legendary Las Vegas Strip.
1946, organized crime sees an absolute gold mine. The mob arrives.
1951, nuclear testing begins just 6 miles away. A terrifying backdrop.
The 1950s. Iconic, luxurious mid-century resorts rapidly conquer the desert.
The colossal neon cowboy, Vegas Vic, becomes the glowing face of downtown.
1960, the Rat Pack era. The city becomes the absolute epicenter of entertainment.
The late 60s. Corporations buy out the mob. The skyline grows vertically.
Caesar's Palace is constructed, pushing the limits of absolute, ridiculous opulence. 1989, the Mirage opens. The era of the theme park mega resort begins.
The 1990s. The city transforms into a colossal, adult theme park.
The Luxor pyramid rises, shooting the brightest beam of light on Earth into space.
Entire fake cities are rapidly constructed as monuments to pure excess.
1998. The Bellagio introduces breathtaking, elegant luxury and massive water shows.
The Eiffel Tower rises in the desert. The skyline becomes wonderfully absurd.
Meanwhile, the surrounding desert is ruthlessly devoured by endless, sprawling suburban housing.
But explosive growth requires water. Lake Mead begins a terrifying, rapid decline.
2009. The architecture shifts again towards sleek, ultra-modern glass luxury.
2014. The skyline adds the largest observation wheel on the planet. 2020. The unthinkable happens. The neon capital of the world goes totally silent.
But Vegas always recovers. The crowds flood back with a vengeance.
2021. Resorts World opens, adding a massive digital canvas to the skyline.
Then, a colossal, mysterious black orb begins construction just off the strip.
2023. The sphere illuminates. The ultimate technological marvel. But as the megacity glows, the desert is aggressively fighting back.
To survive, the city aggressively surrounds itself with massive, gleaming, solar power fields.
Year 2050. Vegas mutates into a true cyberpunk desert oasis. The ultimate human mirage. Defying nature through sheer willpower and electricity.
From a prehistoric lake bed to a harsh, forgotten frontier. Connected by the iron veins of the railroad. Illuminated by an ocean of neon gas. Built entirely on the promise of luck and risk. Paving over the earth to create a playground. But nature always demands its price. In the heart of the unforgiving Mojave.
From New York to Las Vegas, which city should we evolve next? If you want AI to uncover the algorithms of history, subscribe right now. Tell us in the comments, should we evolve Dubai or Chicago next? Keep rebuilding the past.
The desert is always waiting.
For the lights to go out.
As the world sleeps, the cosmos continues its eternal dance. A reminder.
The world sleeps, unaware of the celestial ballet unfolding above. Time, relentless and swift, continues its eternal journey.
The moon raced across the sky, a silent witness to the ruins of our ambition. And with the sun's embrace, the long night finally yields to the dawn of a new era. Day breaks once more over the asphalt. The heat distortion is mesmerizing, a brutal shimmer on the horizon.
As the sands of time bustles.
The sand accumulates rapidly against the curbs, a stark reminder of the desert trying to reclaim the city. As the sun sets on a new era of luxury, the desert yields to your desires. Experience the extraordinary.
As the sun surrenders to the night, the desert awakens.
The journey concludes as the day gives way to the vast expanse of the cosmos. But this is just the beginning of our story.
As the last light fades, the city breathes again. A billion.
And so it was finished. The city stood as a shining testament.
A beacon in the basin, a mirage of light and sound. Yet, beyond the glow,
as the last light fades, we are reminded that even the brightest futures must eventually face the dark.